Welcome back to Royals Drama, your essential guide to decoding the power moves within the House of Windsor. We have absolutely explosive news this week, and it's all about timing. A major public statement from Prince William has landed at the very moment his cousin, Princess Eugenie, steps back into the glare of official royal duties after a conspicuous absence, and the combined effect has ignited a firestorm of speculation about who exactly has a permanent place in the working monarchy's future. Prince William, the Prince of Wales, is not merely attending events anymore. He is making deliberate statements about the monarchy he intends to build. This past Thursday, November 13th, William chose a grassroots football club in Cornwall, Mousehole AFC, as the setting for his latest major engagement, and the message could not have been clearer. In a stark pivot away from traditional palace pomp, William was championing community, connecting with local officials, staff, and players, celebrating the inauguration of a new access road, a small but vital piece of infrastructure that directly benefits the local community. His focus is tangible, boots-on-the-ground service, elevating the heroes of the community rather than the aristocracy of the royal family. The official Instagram post, shared with Princess Kate, read, "Thank you to everyone in Mousehole for an incredible visit today, and to all those who made the new road to this football club possible. You are a shining example of what can happen when people and businesses come together to create a team to help a community." Crucially, he signed off simply with NW, a personal touch that strips away the formality of the institution, forging a more authentic connection with the public he is preparing to one day serve as king. The video accompanying the post showed a genuinely relaxed and happy William, laughing, inspecting the road, and celebrating the impact of local initiatives. This is the new, streamlined, service-first monarchy in action, and it's a powerful visual contrast to the historical grandiosity of the crown. But why does this matter so much right now? Because just as William was defining his version of royal service, his cousin, Princess Eugenie, was making her own quiet return to the spotlight, signaling her renewed visibility within the royal ecosystem. Eugenie has officially resumed her role with the King's Foundation's prestigious 35 Under 35 initiative, a forward-thinking network established to mark the Foundation's 35th anniversary, connecting 35 young innovators and changemakers with mentorship and resources. Eugenie's participation is exactly the kind of modern, youth-focused program that aligns with the King's vision and the causes she personally champions, hinting that she is stepping back into a more active, visible capacity. On the surface, this is positive, a beloved royal supporting a worthy, non-controversial cause. However, beneath the calm surface, the old tensions are aggressively resurfacing, and they all pivot around a single figure, Prince Andrew. If you're captivated by the hidden mechanics and strategic maneuvering within the royal family, hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell, because this is the story that defines the next decade. The undeniable truth is that the controversies surrounding Eugenie and Beatrice's father, Prince Andrew, have cast a long, unyielding shadow over his daughters, complicating every single move they make. Eugenie and Beatrice are, by all accounts, hardworking, dedicated, and well-liked. They have done nothing wrong themselves. They support numerous charities. They've carved out successful independent careers in the art world and business respectively, and they have conducted themselves with dignity through years of relentless scrutiny. Yet, their father's disgrace has created an insurmountable strategic dilemma for the palace. Every time the York princesses appear in an official capacity, the optics risk raising questions about Andrew and whether the family is, by extension, attempting a subtle rehabilitation of his image, and this is where William's strategic vision slams against family loyalty. Reports have been consistent and unequivocal. Prince William is firmly opposed to expanding the working royal roles for the York princesses. This stance is purely strategic, not personal animosity. William's vision, inherited from his father King Charles and solidified by his own experiences, is one of a radically slimmed-down monarchy, a core group of essential working royals who represent the institution, with all others pursuing fully independent lives. William reportedly played a critical role in the decision to strip Andrew of his titles and patronages, and now, as he assumes greater control in the wake of King Charles's cancer treatment, He is ensuring that every decision aligns with his goals of modernization and cost reduction. Limiting the roles of royals connected to scandal, even if they are innocent by association, appears to be a non-negotiable part of that strategy. The crucial context here is the long-running debate about the role of Eugenie and Beatrice. As granddaughters of the late queen and nieces of the king, they hold a legitimate royal status, yet they have never been full-time working royals. They exist in a challenging, highly pressurized middle ground, neither entirely in nor entirely out. While some argue that the monarchy faces a shortage of working members, especially with Harry and Meghan gone and senior members aging, and that the young, educated, and articulate York sisters could be valuable assets, William and his allies reportedly believe that expanding the roster would contradict the streamlined approach intended to modernize the monarchy and reduce the financial burden on the taxpayer. Furthermore, and this cannot be overstated, the Andrew factor remains the primary obstruction. It's important to note the technicality. Eugenie's role with the King's Foundation is not a working royal engagement. She is not receiving funds from the sovereign grant, and she is not representing the king in a state capacity. She is volunteering her expertise. In theory, this is exactly what non-working royals should do. But in the world of royal perception, the connection to the King's Foundation and her suddenly increased visibility, coinciding with the ongoing conversation about her father, complicates the optics immensely. This brings us back to William's visit to Cornwall. By championing grassroots community efforts, focusing on local heroes and celebrating meaningful, non-glamorous work, William is creating a powerful counter-narrative. His statement is not just about the new road at Mousehole AFC. It is a profound declaration about the values he believes the monarchy should embody: service to communities and genuine connection, not bloodlines and titles. While there is no direct evidence that William deliberately timed his visit as a response to Eugenie's return, the proximity of the two events creates an unavoidable public comparison, highlighting the fundamental tension and different approaches operating within the family right now. This generational element, William, Harry, Eugenie, and Beatrice, all grandchildren of the late Queen, are now on dramatically divergent paths. William is preparing for the throne, Harry is entirely separate, and Eugenie and Beatrice are caught in this frustrating, boundary-laden middle ground, attempting to honor their heritage without overstepping the strategic limits set by others. The ripple effects of these strategic decisions extend far beyond the York sisters, setting critical precedents for the future. If William's vision of a permanently slimmed-down institution prevails, what does this mean for other minor royals, and most importantly, what precedent does it set for his own children? Will Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis be expected to carry the full weight of working royal life, or will they too be encouraged to forge independent careers, perhaps resembling the current situation of their cousins, Eugenie and Beatrice? These questions about the institutional structure of the monarchy are being answered in real time right now, with every choice about inclusion or exclusion shaping the crown for decades to come.